What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another video. In this video, we're going to be going over some of the craziest trades that I've seen recently on WallStreetBets. Now, before we get into all of these crazy trades, these guys made some insane tendies. One of them even made $300,000. If you guys enjoy this video, please go down and hit that like button and hit that subscribe button so you're never late on any one of these videos that I put out, and you can keep up to date on all of your favorite stocks and maybe even find out about some new ones. Now let's go over and take a look at the first trade that I have for you guys today. Now this one is going to be from the user Fat Aspirations, and he titled his post, "A Merry Christmas from GME," which is GameStop. Now we can see that he is up 554% since August 27th, and he's up $55,500. Those are some pretty sweet gains that this user got. Now, GameStop was kind of memed on and off throughout the year by WallStreetBets. It kind of all started when Michael Burry, the famous hedge fund manager from The Big Short, took a position publicly in GameStop. Now, if we go over and look at the chart, we can see that GameStop on August 27th was trading for $5.37. If he held his position through pretty much any time, if he had a long enough expiration, he pretty much could have picked any strike on the chain at the time and made a boatload of cash. That is really a great play, and congratulations to this user on the really large gains. Now, this next trade was a pretty big one as well, and this individual timed it absolutely perfectly. It's almost like they had some sort of insider information. I wouldn't be surprised if the SEC came knocking at their door. But if we go over here, we can see that this individual had an option order for a Alibaba $255 put for the expiration date January 8th. Now, if we go over here and look at the screenshots, this individual paid around $18,000 for this bearish position, and then we go over and see what the trade is at now, and he made around $80,000 to $70,000 on this position. That is absolutely insane. Now, what really caused this to happen was, since he bought these contracts on December 18th, we can go over here and look at the chain, and Alibaba really took a dive. So December 18th was right here. Baba was trading at 261 and then kind of had a little bit of a downtrend. His contracts were probably going up a little bit in value, but not much, since they had a little bit more time than what is typical on WallStreetBets. And then on the 23rd, Alibaba absolutely fell through the floor because of some sort of disagreement with the Chinese government. His contract shot around $35 in the money, and he made an absolute boatload of cash. Now, this next trade that I have for you guys, this guy could easily buy a brand new Lamborghini Huracan, but he did it in the absolute opposite way that is a typical WallStreetBets fashion. Now, he didn't buy puts. He wasn't being a bear. He actually bought shares. So now if we go over here, we can look and we can see the gains on Microvision. Now, this individual is up 2,268% on this position, and we can see that he has not sold yet, and he has about 50,000 shares of MVIS at 27 cents, and it is trading currently at $6.59. That is insane. That is some ridiculous gains right there. If he doesn't sell at least some of the position, I'd say he's kind of crazy, but that's kind of what you get on WallStreetBets. The only problem with this position, however, is that it was worth 50% more. So this position was worth about $450,000 at one point, and this person did not sell, and they lost all of that money. That is a lot of money to lose in the market. And if we go over and look right here, we can see that when he bought it at around February, it was trading at 74, but it ripped all the way up to $9.27. That is insane. That's almost a 3,000 to 4,000% gain on just shares, which is almost unheard of. People can sometimes get away with doing that with options, which we see it all the time on the gain and loss flares, but this is just ridiculous. He got all the way up to 927 and diamond hands it all the way through, but now it's sitting at around 655. Hopefully it'll go back up and he'll be at that $450,000 mark. We'll just have to see, but this position isn't looking so great as of late. Now, don't get me wrong, he still made some insane tendies on this, and he could pay for about 2 college educations, or a new, really nice Lamborghini Aventador, but he still had a $450,000 position that is now worth about $300,000. Now, he's still up an insane amount. He won't have to take the short-term capital gains hit if he doesn't sell until February, which is what I'm assuming that he's doing. But right now, this is looking a little bit iffy, and it might come back down. I don't think it's even remotely possible that he will lose money on this trade, but let's just see where he decides to sell. Now, the final trade I have for you guys, this individual decided to throw around $60,000 at one of the most, if not the most risky thing that you can buy in the options market. That's right, he bought Tesla weekly puts. So this individual threw $60,000 down at the 12/24 expiration date. He bought 80 of these contracts, and the break even was $637.95, and the average cost was $795. Now, we aren't sure if this person sold, but Tesla at the beginning of the week, as we can see right here, had a very sharp rebound. So we can see that it spiked up on the inclusion day, and then Monday there was kind of a sell the news, and Tesla stock just dropped and kind of bottomed at around 618 and then came back up all the way to 661, making these contracts on expiration worthless. So hopefully this guy sold and took all of those sweet tendies as profits and treated himself to something nice for Christmas. Now, the thing that's really important with all of these trades is that you really don't want to make all of this money and then gamble it back in. Unless you're just gambling, then it's fine. Do whatever you want to do. But I would never do something like that. If you make that much money in a short period of time, it would probably be smart to throw it into something like QQQ, SPY, or take it out and just sit on the money for 30 days and don't touch it, so you get used to having that type of money if it's new to you in your bank account. That's going to be it for this video. If you guys enjoyed this video, please go down and hit that like button and hit that subscribe button so you're never late on any of these videos. If you got any other thoughts, comment down below what kind of trades that I missed, and if you guys have made any trades like this yourself. I hope you guys have a great day.